and welcome to my channel. I hope that you are all good. In today's video we have December 20th of the Charlie's Nail Art advent calendar. I can't believe there's only 4 videos left, including this one. Thank you all so much for all of the love. So in December 20th, what do we have? Once I get into the packet, you'll see we have a beautiful foil. So this one's called Dandelion, so it's not a Christmassy item, but I do see dandelions as make-a-wish, and at Christmas I feel like a lot of us wish for things. So that's my sort of theme for today's video. I'm basically going to be doing a swatch of this with a little added extra at the end. So I'm going to come in with just Lavish from Kiki London. This is a beautiful lilac colour, and I do quite like these pastel colours in winter nail, so I wanted to stick with a colder winter vibe. So I'm going to come in with the first coat of this. Now it is a very highly pigmented creamy colour, but I do like to do 2 coats of it just to get a nice base down, especially when I'm coming over with a foil. So I'm going to pop that first coat in to cure for 30 seconds and then apply my second coat of colour. Because it is a creamy consistency and it is very pigmented, I'm keeping both those layers super thin, so you can see I'm really brushing over it to even out that colour and make sure it's a nice thin application. And then I'm going to pop this in to cure for 30 seconds as well. This is such a beautiful colour. It's one of my favourites because I love lilacs and purples, and this one's just really pretty. Now to apply my foil, I'm going to use the Kiki London foil gel. Now when you're applying your foil gel, you want to apply a nice thin even layer. You want to make sure that you're covering the entire nail, especially if you're using a full cover nail foil. So I like to come down the nail, brush over a few times so that I'm making sure I'm fully covering that entire nail. I let my brush overhang the side walls ever so slightly so that I know those side walls are getting a good coating of gel, because you don't want to have any gaps when it comes to applying your foil. Then once I've applied that, I'm going to pop into cure for 30 seconds. Then I've cut out the piece of foil that I want to use, and I was focusing it on the large dandelion. So once that foil gel has cured, I'm going to place the foil down into that warm foil gel. I like to apply my foil as soon as my foil gel comes out of the light, so it feels slightly warm. I'm going to press it down to begin with using my thumb or finger, and then I'm going to rub out any creases using my silicone tool. So like I said, this is a fairly full coverage foil. It's covering majority of the nail, and a lot of it overlaps at the sides, so I'm wanting to make sure that I'm going to get all of that image right up to the side walls, and that's why it was very important that there was enough foil gel at those side walls. And it's also very important to really rub your side walls to make good contact. Then I'm going to slowly peel that off, and as you can see, it transferred 100%. There's not a single gap missing. I love how it turned out. It looks so beautiful with the black against the lilac. So what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to take my Kiki London No Wipe rubber top coat, and I'm going to apply a layer of this to the entire nail. So when I said I had a little added extra, it is a really little added extra. I'm basically going to pop a crystal down into the center of that dandelion, just because I'm really loving adding crystals to foils at the moment. I think it just adds a little something extra, and it looks really pretty. My personal preference for applying crystals is the Kiki London rubber top coat. So I'm going to leave that wet, and then I'm going to take my crystals. I am using the new Kiki London crystals. So these are called Antique Rose, and Kiki London just launched 12 shades of absolutely stunning crystals. If you head on over to the Kiki London YouTube, I do have a video up there showing all of those. I've only popped one down here, but just look how pretty it looks. I then pop that in to cure for 60 seconds, and that is now set in place, and this is the finished result. Super simple, super cute in my opinion. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up or leave me a comment below, and I shall see you all again in tomorrow's one. Lots of love, take care, bye bye.